your connection in Southern Oregon and Northern California. This is News 10 at 6.
Good evening, I'm Rick Tillery.
I'm Trish Close. Thanks for joining us tonight. A group of young volunteers cleaning out a sediment trap on Mount Ashland that's been filling up for 8 years.
It's part of Mount Ashland's effort to keep extra sediment out of rivers and reservoirs, but some say they're not doing enough. News 10's Crystal Henderson has more in tonight's top story at 6.
To go from this to this, something's gotta give. Nature and humans impacting erosion on Mount Ashland. It's a concern for those who work on the mountain and those who drink this.
We pull this out 100% just to see how we're doing on our erosion control measures and trying to make sure that we're keeping up and keeping it to the very minimum we can.
This dam catching what otherwise would go into the water supply.
Before, when they cleaned this out in 2004, they had pulled out what turned out to be 0.18 yards per year, which is very minimal amount of sediment to be caught.
That's why workers decided to wait 8 years to start digging it out again. As a part of the watershed restoration project, Mount Ashland and the Forest Service are working together to make sure less of this stuff ends up downstream year after year. But is it enough?
That debris basin only collects from a small portion of the ski area, not the entire ski area. So their statement is misleading, to say the least.
John Sully with the road group Sierra Club says that's too many buckets being filled up.
Over 8 years, that is a lot. There shouldn't be that much. A cubic yard is not a lot of soil, but it is enough to cause problems.
He's even more concerned if the ski park ends up expanding.
If there was an expansion, the area that's proposed for expanding has been already recorded as having much heavier erosion and sedimentation than the existing ski area. So the whole idea that there is so little debris that they only need to clean it once 8 years is not correct.
Mount Ashland says it's doing more than collecting the sediment. Water bars under the roads, keeping runoff on its normal track downstream, and planting being done to keep the soil from eroding.
We all care about the environment. Our job is to be and enjoy the environment. So we're not here to destroy it. We're not here to make anything bad. We're not here to destroy anything down the road. We want this to be a gem for years to come.
Covering your news on Mount Ashland, Crystal Henderson, News 10.
The Mount Ashland ski proposal is still going through the legal process. Ski area managers say they expect to get an answer from the judge if it's a go at any time.